Так. Куприв.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Potato! Stupid one. Levioso!
Levioso! You're better than that!
There goes my wager. Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Potato! Levioso!
Понял.
Levioso!
Give him what for?
Levioso! Come on!
Mind the one! I could never duel like that.
Yep, гонщик.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
We beg silence, are you? sorry. I'm sorry. Leave me be. Away from me.
Revelio.
My head's about it.
Revelio.
Забей на все языки, блин. А если я хочу сейчас,
Revelio.
что делать?
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him.
Ты же в целом патрон, или хотя бы просто фильмы смотрел? Ну, фильмы видел. Типа,
What are you up to now?
если даже ты поттероман, да, Никит, если ты поттероман, типа,
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the
мне
same
кажется,
thing, Deke.
для сильных
Perhaps you could
фанатов
help.
Аладдинов я роман, ну, недостаточно.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Тебе так нравятся допросы? Они ничего не дают вообще абсолютно. С мужиками до конца. Негритяночка, фу.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Мне не то чтобы, ну, там, нравятся, не нравятся диалоги. Ну, как бы от этой игры нету ожиданий. Никаких. Я ничего не смотрел, ничего не это. Ну, я просто, типа, примерно знаю, что, ну, плюс-минус это такая среднячковая околопомоечка. Все.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Понимаешь, вытащить.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
У этой студии нет хороших игр. Вообще. Ну, типа, у Avalanche нет вообще никаких студий. Ой, игр хороших. Они все такие, ну, они либо никакие, такие проходничковые, либо совсем печальные. А что они там выпускали? Вот из того, чтобы так, они, кажется, какой-то Mortal Kombat выпускали, ёб твою мать. Hogwarts. Какие-то карсы. Что это такое? Тачки. Короче, у них ничего хорошего не получалось. По-моему, они Mad Max выпускали. По-моему, они еще Rage 2 делали. Кто Rage 2
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Rage 2. Разработчик Avalanche Studio. Ну да.
Well done besting Sebastian.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
типа... Здорово, Юр.
A flying page. Brilliant.
Так что...
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Смит, здорово.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized
Repair.
heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Accio.
О, математика. Ну, это, короче, дочка просто этого. Что это у нас? 9. А это у нас какая-то шляпа. 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 14. 3 надо. 0, 1, 2, 3.
Revelio.
Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Хожу, забываю. 0, 1, 2, 3, дракон. Какой-то дракон.
I tried to send a note to someone I love. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
И пищит.
Revelio.
Левеля. Процесс перекача пошел по полной.
Revelio.
Что это такое там?
I really have made a mess.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and
Вот,
bring
вчера
them
не
to me,
подключаешь,
I
да,
can remove the
специально.
charm.
Целенаправленно. Преднамеренно. Что ты еще хочешь услышать? Типа, зачем?
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Accio.
Почти попал. А, я сейчас попал.
Accio. Fear is weakness. I never feel fear.
О,
Lumos.
секунду.
Accio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Я его отправил только что. Оповещение с троллом. Потому что я не мог отправить.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't.
I just know.
Including your diary, да. Именно так, говоришь.
Revelio.
Ваши ячейки снаряжения заполнены, что? Короче, надо продавать.
Levioso. Revelio.
Древний кот.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I can't wait. Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Shall we?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Зеленый.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful...
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Хорош. Дружок, хорош.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
Я думаю,
A
местные
little.
загадки
It's positively enormous.
тоже
It is
тебя,
that.
так
I've been
сказать,
there 5 years and barely
затруднения
scratched the
введут.
surface.
Revelio.
Boats to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you're
Levioso.
so good at dueling.
Я слишком... Ну, ты же можешь. О.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Понятно.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
Добывать.
She is,
Руду.
or rather, she
Ага.
was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better
Ладно.
soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the
Revelio.
shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Коза.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Нам сюда, короче. Сходу, сразу.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here.
Длинную
Give
твердую
this one
надо.
a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
Дилда.
Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Стиль.
How intriguing.
Это вот уже что-то.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Давай базарить. С шарами нету, ну вот такая ребристая. Тополь. Акация. Нравится это слово. Сносно. Я почитал как будто сосны гнущиеся.
Curious indeed.
Должна быть 152 миллиметра.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Как продавать? Магазин приколов. Так, сейчас подойду, секунду, гайс. Давай у торговцев где в шляпе нарисовано.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Торговец со шляпе. Секунда. Все остальное можно продавать.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Как настройки открыть чат? Ладно. Понял, тут только так открывать. Бля, справа снизу. Так, вот право снизу. Кнопочка Т получается. Так, книгу открываешь. А. Окей. Что мне еще надо? Зелье и волшебные брюквы.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Здорово, Лех.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Да хочу купить, хочу.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Accio!
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose
Ужасная
not.
озвучка.
In addition to seeds, I have
Что, как будто
plenty
в
of
будке
plants.
разговаривает.
Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
I'm welcome.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Зашел, обворовал хату, ушел.
Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Уступ, не уступ, что? Ага. Паркур заработал.
Revelio.
Не все двери открыты, я понял.
Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Сундук не слутать. Даже не читать.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
А, это такой сундук.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
О, хорош.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
А, надо было уклоняться, окей.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Sendo. Confringo. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Да,
Nicely
это
done.
шутка.
Confringo. Look out. That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering.
Как неудобно, что
Two
он...
more hits to do the job.
Ну, главное, что на контур. Атака троллей.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. Good, isn't it?
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Accio. Reparo.
Коробки починить.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Revelio.
Тупо за шапкой пришел.
Revelio.
Где ты пиликаешь?
Accio. Reparo.
Сломал, почини.
Revelio.
Вредно скоп.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Какой-то шляпе дает мне. Их еще обновлять можно.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Да подожди ты. Вы мне говноодежду дали какую-то, а я... Ладно. Пижами. Понял. Когда тут таланты, алло.
I sell valuable, battle-worthy items. Should you be interested? You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Фух.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Ходьба пешком.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Okay.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Он от меня что-то
And on
скрывает.
that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Нет. Лутаться. Просвистела и упала на столе. Что там, чуть поела, чтобы была песня дальше? Ладно, погнали с тобой, потом придем лутаться.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Ты прям слова попал. Понял. Павел, дубль 2. Что?
Revelio.
Лутаться. Да я хочу таланты уже получить.
You
Что
can't
это?
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Я уже прокачать что-нибудь хочу. Тут надо двери вскрывать, что-то еще делать.
Revelio. Revelio.
И надо открыть только этот набор доспехов, и мы будем Dark Souls играть.
Revelio.
тысяч.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Может быть, мне дадут таланты наконец-таки юзать? А то я уже как-то это... Грустненько, знаете ли, бегать только по основным квестам.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again.
Стоп,
I'll
стоп.
be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Нет, нам не сюда. Чары воспламенения, господи, я... С этой картой невозможно управляться, если что. А вот задание.
Revelio.
We have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Пойти победить в турнире? Кого, ёпта? Леха кнопки жмет.
Revelio.
Еще выше. Не, кнопки жать не надо. Леха Ли? I don't fucking know.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an
Ух ты,
adventure.
Алина.
Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Ой, ладно. Сейчас не до загадок Жака Фреско. Я хочу быстрее таланты получить. Я как бы это не против, но эту игру я как бы как-то да.
How Nice to see you, my young friend.
Выпуск картин. Там должен был быть Рикардо Флик.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sir.
Hello, Lucan.
I know.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Nicely done!
Levioso!
That's it!
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during
Я все
a
равно не
duel.
буду считать.
You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
А, да? Это дуэль.
Levioso! Accio! There goes my wager. Protego! Accio! Oh. Accio!
Don't shy away now. Act like a winner.
Понял.
Levioso! Protego!
The one.
Accio! Levioso! Is that all you've got? Accio!
Give him what for.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next
Я
round.
просто вообще не смотрю на
I'll let
индикатор,
you know
потому что
when we're
надо
ready.
уклониться.
Hope to see you then.
Получи чутье ваш.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Задание. Лайся. По-моему, получше стало без DLSS. будет как-то более четче.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Давай. Это изображение Артура. Что? Король Артур, на нас напали. Хожу сквозь детей.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on... There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they?
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Just.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Отвлекся. Сейчас. Еще минутку отвлекусь. Если. Hello there. Найти эти, да? Подожди, да найти эти. Задание. Ориентир на карте сокровищ. Это картина. Так, это фонтан.
Revelio.
I was trapped on the grand staircase once.
I was a late bloomer.
This stairwell looks promising.
Someone was sat by the fire in our common room the other
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Revelio. Lumos.
Окно, статуя, статуя.
Revelio.
Где пиликаешь-то? Урна. Не сюда. Не сюда.
I haven't been feeling myself at all.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Ладно, я понял.
Levioso. Reparo.
Не чинится. Ладно. It's so fucking...
Levioso. Accio.
Мышкой как-то можно управлять.
Levioso. Lumos.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
Нужен знак, который ты еще не выучил. Все, пацаны. Чат раскрыл мне глаза. Забиваем хер, уходим отсюда. Чтобы делать что-то, нужно пройти всю игру, а потом что-то делать. Умом, согласен.
Levioso.
А, да?
Lumos.
Это где-то я еще не нашел, да?
Levioso.
Не, он просто отпускает ее сам. Типа я вообще не при делах.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Gobstones. Вернемся, сдадим квест. Тебя нахер. Лясик, спасибо большое. Мы слишком... Я так и думал, что мы слишком тупые для этой игры. Простите, я мимо.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Я нашел легендарную шляпе. И чьи-то обноски. Задание. Целая кучка плюй камней.
My mother adored her.
кувырке можно поворачивать.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio!
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Peck with me? I've been wanting to go for ages. My friend said they have very high quality feathers, and I need them.
Прям надо мной, да?
Accio.
Мне. Динь-динь-динь-динь-динь. Ля, ну на самом деле, неужели ни одного из авторов саундтрека, или скажите, чат, больше меня знаете, есть ли все-таки автор, который, ну хотя бы один автор музыки, участвовавший в написании ну, музыки к оригинальному фильму, скажем так, кто-нибудь что-нибудь писал к этой игре, или тоже на сиренькано? Я видел, там что-то летало.
Accio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Вот оно самое главное, это подсказка, что это все 01, 2, 3. Понятно. А это типа самый первый тайник должен был бы быть. Ну это да, я умом. 01, 2, 3. 01, 2, 3. 3, 5, 4 надо. Ёптать.
Revelio.
Да? Ну и шляпе.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Удобно.
Revelio.
Пиромантия. Ну ты и хир.
Accio.
Акциожопка. Дверь не открывают.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
И ваши подъемы.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Лестницы Хогвартса.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Ну ты и гобстон. Что-то хитро выебанные ключи, да, посмотрим. 77, да тут недалеко. Шаги за гиги. Погнали. Гиги. Давай найдем ключи и будем сворачиваться.
Revelio.
Я все уже изучил. Я ж тут уже был вообще. Ну ладно.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Okay.
That's it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Levioso.
А, да? Я даже не додумался, что надо так сделать. Думаю, на кой хер она меня выделяла таргетом его? Ладно. Буду знать. Так, конечно, планировка сосала жопу.
Revelio. Levioso.
Как дебил буду бегать и спамить.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
Сейчас как вставим. Равенкло.
This must be... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Самую малость, блядь, чуть-чуть. Ай, ладно, чат. Давайте, наверное, я буду севиться. Там по зданию можно бегать в вечность. Вечную. Так что, давайте. До завтра.